So in this video, we're going to go over the character customization for my character and my pawn. So we'll start off with me, and then we'll end up with our pawn character customization. So me, I'm going to start off with a male character. Of course, I'm a male. GreyWarden's a male. Height 190, torso length -50, muscle strength 100. We're going to change up the upper body mass to probably 40, and then lower body mass up to 40. And then for upper body size, we're going to just go with a 20. And then lower body size, maybe 15. No, we'll probably go with a 20 actually. So those are the stats for the body. Then that's what it looks like. Now we're going to go to head. Everything's going to stay basically the same for that. So those are the stats right there. Head size 0, head length 0, head width 30, head depth 50, head height 50, neck length -65, neck thickness 10. We might make the head length a little bit longer. Let's go with 30. 30 looks good. And then head size 20. Yeah, it looks kind of natural. Yeah, so 20, 20, 30, 30, 50, 50. I think that's good. Upper body. Let's upgrade the chest some to make it look like we actually have a pectorals instead of just a flat chest. Because we're kind of trying to make the character look muscular, we'll go with a chest size of 30. Chest thickness, we'll go with 30 is, or 29. I mean 30, yeah. Let's get our shoulder size a little bit bigger. I think we're gonna go with 20. Shoulder width, go with a fellow 20 on that as well. Let's see, torso width. I think torso width looks fine to me. I don't think we really need to change that any. Torso depth doesn't need a change. Arm length looks good. Arm size, I think that looks good too. Upper arm thickness, well, it might go too thick, too skinny. Go a little bit of average. 0. Zero's okay, but let's give it a little more muscle on the character. 20. 20 looks decent, but 25. I'll leave it at 25 across the board, and then forearm thickness, maybe 30. Alrighty. Waist -50, waist size 0, rear size 20. All those stats are going to basically stay the same. Movement style, all 0. But we're going to actually increase the posture so our character is actually, like, puffing his chest out a little bit. We're going to go with like a 20. And then movement style, and max that out for the maxed movement walk look. Elbow angle to 100 as well. And knee angle to 100. That just looks a little off, so we're going to put that back down to 0. Or maybe not. Maybe 20. 20 is fine. 30. Alright. Alright, so we're going to look through the heads, but I think we're going to stick with head base 5. So head base 5 is what we're currently using. We'll look through some of these. Alrighty. Some of these are really funny looking. It looks like one of their eyebrows is just higher than the other. And skin tone's going to be 22 with a skin color of 19, no wrinkles. And we're going to leave the sheen probably like it is. And you can see the other skin textures. They just look a little off to me. Like this one is okay, but most of the other ones are just like, eh. If you want to look older, they're okay. And but the skin tone, it just kind of looks like a Play-Doh look, I guess you could say. For the brows, I'm just going to leave that as it is. Hairstyle. I really like 44, but I think we're going to go with a more traditional Viking look in the end. I don't know, bald's just not my style, / shaved, That's like an okay hairstyle, but I don't know. Let's see here. Too long, too curly. Might go with 24. Let's scroll through everything else real quick. That's the hairstyle I used in the first game. Let's see. Poofy. Yeah, mohawk just does not look right. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with 24 in the end. Yeah, I like number 4 though. 4 is pretty nice, but I think we might leave it the same for now. Change the facial hair. Yeah, there we go. That's like a Viking type beard, number 7. I think we're gonna go with number 7. Yeah, I think that's the best looking you could probably get. Like, there's that, but then there's too much upper lip on that one. So I think we're gonna go with number 7. 67 for the color for both of them. And then, let's see, we're going to go back and do that hair of 24, like I was saying. 67 for both of those as well, with a sheen of 20. 0 for root, tip, blend, and sheen positioning. Facial hair is good. Body hair, type 2 with a 1. Eyes, we're going with a 191, 191, 170. Teeth, white. No tattoos or anything like that currently. I would like to do those, but just trying to adjust the tattoos gets quite difficult. It takes me a little bit of time to figure that out, so I thought that'd be, later in game when I try to modify my character to look a little bit different later in game, because since you can modify your character while playing, I normally try to, modify my character a little bit as I progress through the game. Maybe a scar here or a scar there, maybe a tattoo, something to seem like my character's progressing through life or something. But I always like looking at it at the very beginning and being like, that would be nice to have, but later down the road instead of right now. But I think that's all good. I think this is what we're going to go with. And now we're going to just check through the different lightings and see what it looks like. Alrighty. It looks pretty cool. Zoom in nice and close. Yeah, definitely got a nice Viking look. Not as gritty and war-bad, and if like a Viking, but kind of still got the hairstyle and all that. I like it. Out of all the classes, I really like the thief and the archer. The mage I really don't care for. Fighter is one of my favorite classes, just because I really like the sword and shield. I always have and I always will. I don't think anything's ever passed me up on that, but we're gonna go with, for the voice, maybe Gallant Knight 3 or 2. Gallant Knight 2 sounds pretty good. Yeah, Gallant Knight 2. I'm gonna finalize our character. So our character's game name is GreyWarden. Monarchy is David, because that's my name, and age 26 because that's what my age is. So, alright, so now we're going to get into creating our pawn, aka Morrigan, from Dragon Age Origins, Inquisition, and Dragon Age 2. So, of course, she's going to be a female. We're going to have her as a mage. That's the closest thing to a sorcerer we have at the beginning of the game. As we progress the game, we'll probably swap her over to a sorcerer, but mages are very useful when I'm not playing them, because I suck as a mage, but having an NPC as a mage is pretty nice. So I might keep her as a mage just for the very valuable reason that she would be. But at first we're just going to leave her as a mage and then probably swap her over to sorcerer to make it accurate, because technically Morgan is a sorcerer. So that's probably what we'll do. So basically this pawn's telling us what we need to know, and then be like, okay, imagine what the perfect pawn is, which in our mind since we are the Grey Warden, in my opinion, the perfect pawn would have been Morgan, which Morgan was a little more bossy. It will not really like, I'm going to do everything you say, so that's kind of inaccurate, but, you know, and just for, I guess, role playing reasons, we're just going to keep her as is. And we're going to fly through her character customization because there's not really much I'm going to change from what I already created. Because, you know, the stats are there. Not really going to change anything. Maybe a few tweaks here and there. But most of it's going to just stay the same. Excuse me. I noticed while wearing a mage outfit, like the mage outfit, that you really can't tell like the chest size unless you put it all the way max. Like because it's like a robe that kind of like covers it. Well, Morgan being Morgan, and she wears like a cleric type outfit, and like, you know, it's very technically revealing, and you can tell from when it's revealing, you know, that she has at least, you know, something there. So we, for I guess lore reasons or whatever, we're just gonna make them kind of accurate in size. It might sound weird, but you know, it's whether neither here nor there. But most of these stats are going to stay the same. I think I did pretty good at making her look like Morgan from Dragon Age. If you know, anyone would like to say otherwise, you can definitely throw that down in the comments. But we'll see how this goes. It looks pretty good. I think I got eye color correct. The purple lipstick's a little off, but at the same time, you know, I can't really get the dead set color of hers. So this is like the best I could do, and I hope I did good. I think I did really good personally. Now I do, when I go to like her personality and stuff, her being a mage, definitely like the personality stuff depends on how they play out. So I actually did the opposite of what technically she would be when I go there. Technically she would be calm, but I put her Kinderhearted for the very reason that Kinderhearted will make her heal more and do more healing, and will prioritize healing and keeping the team alive over keeping herself alive, which is how you really want a mage. But at the same time, technically, from how she'll talk, she would not be Kinderhearted. She would be calm, because that's more her talking style. Calm's like survive at all cost, which is totally how Morgan plays it out, and that's how she definitely does it. So we'll see. But honestly, when I was going through the voices and stuff, I think it's just best to do the Kinderhearted. But as you can see, moving barely anything. I'm just evening up everything by intervals of 5 or 10, depending on the stat. As honestly, I do not like odd numbers, and I like intervals of 5 and 10 when I do numbers. So everything's going to become an interval of 5 or 10 here, and then that's basically how my stats will grow when it comes to any type of character customization. Like, it may be off when I'm creating it to try to get the look, but then afterwards I always go back, do a slight tweak to just make sure that they're even numbers. Yeah, I think she looks almost dead on. I kind of wish I was on PC instead of PlayStation when editing, because I'm using my PlayStation 5 to edit, so I can't really just like pop up a photo next to her, because that's what I would like to do, is like do what they do like in, you know, certain other videos and stuff, where you sit there and you'll grab like a photo of the person you're trying to make and pop it in like the top left corner, the top right corner, so you have like a comparison, which I would totally like to do. But since I'm on PlayStation 5 and I currently don't have a way to upload that photo onto my console, so as of right now, I think this is best we're going to do is just mentally say this is what she looks like, and anyone that's played the games, you can agree or disagree. If not, and I did terrible, I would like to know, because honestly I think I did phenomenal. I do like some of the hairs. I do go through them, but in the end, we're going to stick with the one that I already had, which I think is like 450. No, it's not 50. Is it? No, it's 48. No, it's 56. I use 56. Okay. Now put all that to even numbers. Use eyebrow 3. And for eyes, 96, 123, 73, and 16. Eye type 1 is what we're going to go with. And then we're just going to bump that up to 10, leave that at 25. Eyeshadow, 8, we're going to go with 3 for the type, or style, and then 8 and 8 for color. Yep. Eyeliner, we're going to go with number 10, with number 1 for color. Freckles, type 2 with number 1. Cheeks, we'll go with the 4th style and put that at 98 for color. Type 5 for lip color, 99. Honestly, it might be better as a 90, but that's too dark, I think. That's too grayish. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it at 99. Teeth all in, and then teeth color 7. She has no tattoos or anything, or body scars. So this is what we're working with. Now we're going to like toggle on her equipment. And change the lighting. There we go, looks good. Yeah, I think we did good. I really think I captured Morgan's character. And then when we get to the personality, that's where the fun begins. So let's see here. Yep, even in the dark, it looks pretty good. And we're going to finalize, and this is where we're going to go and check out vocations. Of course, we're going to put her as a mage. Calm inclination is what we were going to have her as, but Kinderhearted is what we choose. Because in the end, I need her, as I said, that depicts their playstyle, and basically that favors healing and prioritizing keeping the team alive, so that's what I kept. So basically, Sweet 1 through 5, or Faithful 1 through 5, I think Sweet is the female voice, and Faithful is the male voice. And then if you go to Calm, it's Wise 1 through 5, and then Placid 1 through 5, and the Wise is for female and the Placid is for male voices. And then I'm also going to go through simple and straightforward just for everyone to be able to hear it. So let's see. You don't want simple, because I think simple is like they play however they want. They're kind of like, you know, oh, I'm going to go over here and mind my own business while you guys fight. Oh, there's a chest over there? That's nice. I'll go loot that while you guys are kicking butt. Yeah. I think we're going to go with Kinderhearted, though. Maybe 3.
Danger might lurk anywhere. A fine showing. Former Arisen appear to
Kinderhearted 1's too deep. Yeah, Kinderhearted 2. Sweet 2. Because technically she would be calm, you know. Clever, tactics for surviving.
It seems the rain has abated. It seems the rain has abated. Former Arisen appear to be in this world.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with Kinderhearted, just for the very reason that she'll be easier on healing and stuff, even though Calm would be more accurate for her playstyle / voice style. Alright, so I think Sweet 3. Oh, sorry, jeez. Alright, we're going to go with suite 2. Morgan and Morgan. Confirm. And that's what she's going to look like. Alright, and we're going to let the play out the rest
A few
of the
moments
cutscene.
later.
And this will be our pawn.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse.
Alrighty, so that was us creating our character and our pawn. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, if you don't mind throwing a like on this video and subscribing to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate anything you all do. Thank you and have a nice evening. Bye bye.
What I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.